Hi guys, this is Nuktek, this is Advienne and Markoon, and this is week 3 of BT Diary Room. As you can see, Markoon and Advienne are here with me. If you haven't seen the news, they've been promoted to the LEC team for week 4. And if you want to see Young Buck's explanation of the roster move, you can click up here.
So I am really excited to be playing in the LEC. Obviously, I'm playing against super good players. It's going to be an incredible learning experience, and I have a chance to show that I'm actually a good player. So I'm Advienne. I'm a support player. A little over a year ago, I didn't play competitive League of Legends at all, but I got really high on the solo queue ladder. I was in uni. I decided that I didn't really enjoy uni as much, or it wasn't the dream, it's just something I did because, everyone else did if you don't know what to do. So I decided to just screw it and just try and go pro. And a year later, I'm apparently playing in the LEC, so far things are going quite all right, I'd say.
Yeah, I definitely feel excited. I mean, it's always nice to step up in the league and play against better players. And also, these are players that I've watched for the past years play, and now having the opportunity to play against them, it's amazing. Well, I'm Markoon. I'm going to be the new jungler then for the LEC team. I started playing competitive around 2 years ago while I was still in school. I didn't go do full time, but it really caught my interest. I really enjoyed it a lot. At the time, I did not enjoy school. I hated studying, etc. So once I finished school 1.5 years ago, I just instantly grabbed the opportunity to play full time. And now, 1.5 years later, I'm here and I'm playing the LEC.
Yeah, so I think this roster change will improve the situation of the team because we will have more synergy between our jungle and support, and also we'll be more aggressive. Because before, just their playstyle was a bit more slow, just playing tanks for team fights. But now we got more pieces to kind of play more aggressive and LEC-like game. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Well, for me, I think it's quite clear to me that here in the main team, it's a bit more structured. In BTXL, there's a little bit more fun, more joking around, which you obviously expect from a lower team. But so far, I don't mind it, but it is a lot more structured than what I'm used to in BTXL.
For me, I have noticed the same. It's a bit more structured. I think in BTXL, because we were playing the NLC, we were allowed to, maybe build up a bit slower, and in the process you could, relax a little bit more. Whereas, here you're playing the LEC, and every match counts a lot, and every match is a really high level. So that's definitely a big change, I'd say. We haven't really seen Berlin yet, to be honest. Yep. We've just been gaming it out because obviously we need to be hitting the ground running for next matches. So I haven't seen anything of Berlin this split yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be a great city.
Yeah, I'm also excited to explore the city. So far, we're also still in quarantine, so even if I wanted to go out, I couldn't yet. But once quarantine is over, I'm sure me and Henk will go and see the sights.
Yeah, Berlin's fine for me as well. My 5th year living here, so I kind of know how things go. It's a beautiful city, and yeah.
We'll be right back after this short break. Draw a teammate in 60 seconds.
All right. I don't think I'll be able to do this. This is not gonna work.
Be creative. Stop whining. This is very easy. This is actually so hard.
Time.
Oh, well, it's got glasses.
That is terrible, but it's Henk because of the glasses.
Yeah, that is me.
That's awful.
I'm guessing it's me.
That's so
yeah,
terrible.
it's Nuktek.
Yeah. It's pretty good, yeah. I see myself.
Amazing. You see it in the eyes.
Oh.
Just notice the height.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
I'm also thinking that.
Well, you drew everyone, to be fair.
Oh, these are just references.
Just reference persons.
So you can tell the height of the person I'm drawing.
I don't think anyone can be regarded the best.
None of us.
I think we're all very good.
And now back to our regular programming.
I'm feeling pretty good. I think both the teams are like good, but they're not like in super good form. So I think if we do play well, it's can be matches we can win. So I'm excited about it.
Yeah, I think for me it's especially nice to play G2 because like I said before, these are players that like I've watched play Worlds, I've watched play MSI, like I've been hyped as like an EU fan watching them, and now I'm gonna be super excited to also play them. And yeah, these are obviously like strong opponents, but it's always a best of one, so you know, anything can happen.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of Mickey. I've been for a long time, so I'm not sure I should say this, but yes, I am. So I'm really excited to play him, and if I'm able to match him or have a good game against him, then I'm gonna be really happy.
Bit of a fanboy.
Bit cringe, yeah.
What? How is that cringe? You guys not fan of anyone?
No, I mean, yeah, it's hard to say you're a fan of someone that you're gonna play.
Yeah, that's
bit off.
Yeah, it felt off, to be honest. But
just admitting you're the biggest fan.
Yeah,
that's fine, Hank. Like,
yeah,
it's fine.
All right. Cut that out. Cut that out. In hindsight. Yeah, we're mostly practicing, I think, the BTXL strategy of winning the game. So that's what we're working at right now.
I mean, I feel like at the start of practice with a new team, it's always just like figuring out how you want to play the game. So I feel like that's kind of where we're at right now. Like this is usually stuff you do before the season, but obviously with these changes now, we're gonna have to figure it out fast and then move on to like really improving. But you need to find your team identity first, I would say.
Markoon Advienne are the support and jungle, so they are like communicating a lot. So I just need to kind of get implemented in that system because you know it's kind of like the mid jungle support that like leads the game. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm focusing on the most.
I'm definitely a little bit nervous. Obviously, this is something I've been trying to work towards the moment I started. So getting this chance, you know, you have in the back of your head that you don't want to mess it up. On the other side of the coin is obviously it's really exciting. I get to play against basically the best EU has to offer. So yeah, both a bit scared and super excited.
For me, like there's obviously like healthy nerves. It's like this is what as like any ERL player, this is like what you work towards to joining the LEC and playing there. So there's obviously nerves there, but it's mostly just like being excited to play because it is so cool to be here and to play LEC now.
Absolutely.
It's definitely not a free-for-all in terms of the standings. There are definitely like 4 or 5 teams that are most likely making it to playoffs. And with our score, we are just kind of trying to get that 5th or 6th spot at the moment. Though there's still a lot of games to play, but yeah, I think playoffs definitely not locked, but some teams are probably going to playoffs like in almost any case.
I mean, there's been miracle runs, right? So technically it's always possible, but there's some really good teams and they've been practicing a bit longer.
I mean, it's quite simple. If we win, we make playoffs. If we lose, we don't.
That's
so
true.
It's still early enough in the season that if we win, we make it. So
yeah, for sure.
Thanks for watching, guys. This has been the BT Diary Room Week 3 with Advienne, Nukduk and Markoon. And if you liked it, make sure to leave a like or subscribe. And comment down below who you want to see next week.
BTXL strategy called winning. Oh my god, that's cool.
That was a little joke.
That's so cool. That's amazing.